Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On the Breakfast Club.
So, Chris, what is your favorite movie? I'm just curious.
My favorite movie is Coming to America.
What's your favorite movie, Charlamagne?
Man, that's a hard question. A favorite?
Yeah.
Of all time?
Yes.
Probably Avengers Endgame.
Jesus Christ.
Infinity War and Endgame. Probably if I had to pick one all time.
Well, mine is Coming to America, too.
Yeah, I can quote all the words. Don't watch it with me.
I'll watch it a zillion and one times. Just on a plane, I'll watch it again.
Goodfellas came to mind, too.
No, Coming to America. Now, the reason I asked is because Coming to America, Akon said when he watched that movie, he was inspired. Now, you know Eddie Murphy, he was an African prince. He traveled to the U.S.
That looked like one of Eddie Murphy's hats that he wore in the movie. What was you inspired to do, Akon?
He said he used to lie about being an African prince.
When I came here, it was just a matter of adopting. And I think a lot of my choices came from just wanting to be, accepted right. Amongst the crowd. So that's how I got caught into, all the things that I got caught into, including cars. Because cars made me feel special. I was young. I can drive into the most elite vehicles. And then I ran with the narrative that I was an African prince. You know what I'm saying? So
you was using that back then?
Yeah. This is like, what? After coming to America, I was like, I was gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? That's what motivated.
And that was off of Drink Champs, of course.
That's the power of movies. That's the power of, TV shows and stuff like that.
But that
imagery is important.
But you would believe him after Coming to America. If you seen Akon pull up in a stolen car, right? Because they used to steal cars back in the day.
What?
Yeah. He always talks about it.
I know, but what does this have to do with Coming to
I'm
America?
just saying you would believe it because you see an African prince in Coming to America. So if Akon came and said he was an African prince, you would believe it. It would make it believable.
What the stolen car got to do with anything?
Because he said he would pull up in elite cars. And the elite cars that he pulled up in were stolen.
Oh, he said that.
Okay, you don't listen.
You were listening to the clip.
Yeah, I didn't hear him say nothing about the stolen cars.
No, he said I would pull up in elite cars, but we all know that Akon used to steal.
No, we did not all know that, snitch. We had no clue about that, you freaking rat.
Vlad TV. Okay, Vlad.
Strike that off the record.
Just out here volunteering information. Like, why would you do that? I'm like, what this got to do with an African prince and a black man pulling up in a stolen car? How is that a correlation?
Hold on, let me just.
This guy is crazy. Don't Google it. Why are you Googling it for?
I just want to make sure
because
it's out there.
Because he is Vlad TV.
I don't think Vlad would ever do anything like this. Jesus Christ.
All right, well, let's strike this from the record.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Everybody heard it.
No, you can strike. If you strike it from the record, nobody. You got to take it out your mind.
Allegedly.
That man out here talking about how he got inspired.
That was like 16.
By an African prince, and you out here, he pulled up in a stolen car. That colored pulled up in a stolen car. What the hell?
Akon.
Why?
Akon stealing cars.
You still doing
Googling it?
Nah, see, I knew it. Wait.
Why don't you Google African kings, African princes?
Akon on getting caught for running the car theft ring. Yes, I knew it was a story. That's what he got locked up for. Okay. I'm locked up.
But I don't understand why you volunteered that information.
I'm just saying because that's what he's. You know what? Forget it. Jadakiss talks about Kanye and talks about Kanye isn't as awesome as he used to be.
How's Kanye? You have
love for him? I met like 5 or 6 different Kanye.
Do you remember when he was
a nerd? The first 4 was awesome. The last 2 was a little bit.
Couldn't you do a Steve Harvey, be like, enough of this foolishness?
No. What?
Music is sort of like a mind your business thing.
That was the Adam Friedland show. He was on that, and they asked him about Kanye West. Now, Charlamagne, you met Kanye West a couple of times. What Kanye did you meet? Was it?
I agree with Jada wholeheartedly. That's the most accurate depiction of Kanye West I think I've ever heard.
But a bunch of different ones?
Yeah, you've met several versions of Kanye West. The first few are cool. The last couple was like, ugh.
When I interviewed him when he was doing the presidency run, I was nervous.
You interviewed him during the presidency run?
Mm-hmm, when he came to Charleston. And I was just nervous. I was like, I didn't want to piss him off. But it was a really good interview. Ended up going viral. But yeah, so it was good. I mean, he was cool. He was happy Kanye. So
he did the interview with you and he said
Jay-Z was going to be his vice president.
His running mate.
Yes.
Yep.
Did you believe it when he said it?
No, not at all. But I mean, hey. Want a good interview.
You know, Charlamagne was on his was. I
know he did talk about Charlamagne too.
Yeah, you was going to be his defense.
You just be making stuff up.
No, he did say that. He did say that. He said you was going to be on his. Yes, you was going to be on his campaign.
That never happened. That never happened.
You wasn't going to be in the Department of Defense?
I was not going to be in the Department of nothing.
Okay. You wasn't trying to pull up to the White House?
Nope.
You was.
He did call me when he was in Charleston. That's about it. I gave him some advice. That's all. told him who to do some interviews with. That's about it. That's about it. I ain't got nothing else to do with that. That's all.
So you was his publicist then?
No, man. What's wrong with you?
Just asking. All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
You know what, too? I want to salute our good sister, Jess Hilarious. I want to tell everybody in Atlanta that this Friday and Saturday, Jess is going to be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater Underground in Atlanta, Georgia. 4 shows, 2 days, so go get your tickets. Okay?
Say it again. I want to say it again so people can hear you. Go.
Jess
Hilarious is her name. What's she gonna be?
Jess Hilarious.
Right.
This Friday and Saturday, she's gonna be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater Underground in Atlanta, Georgia. 4 shows in 2 days. Make sure you go get your tickets.
All right. Now, Jess Hilarious, I seen you yesterday. I seen you driving a nice whip. You know my car show's coming to Atlanta next Saturday. I need that car, Jess. I look like a G-Wagon. I don't know what it was. I seen nice red leather seats. I need that car. My car show comes to Atlanta next Saturday.
Yo, what's up with you?
Today
Today you just snitching on everybody. You want to give the license plate number to her car too? Damn, yo.
I didn't say that.
And you called me a spy. Maybe that's why.
But the car show is next Saturday, of course. We're going to have cars from Young Dolph's whole fleet, Boosie Badass, 50 Cent, Jess Hilarious's car, and more. So we got rides and gaming for the kids. It's going to be a lot of fun. Kids 5 and under free. Next weekend. Next Saturday. Next Saturday in Atlanta. All right? Well, let's get to the mix. What up, Louis V? It's The Breakfast Club.
Louis V.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.